Hello, and thank you for joining us for the Fragile Decade presentation. My name is Sean McDermott. I'm the president of Summit Investment Advisors, and I'm joined here today with Jeannie Underwood-Cotner. She's a senior vice president at Global Atlantic Consultant. We are on to year 5, and this is the final year before or when you're going to retire. And we're going to talk about tying all these different ideas of the happiness pillars and focus with money, income, health, staying connected and purpose, taxes, etc. Tie it in all together. So Jeannie, do you want to take it away, please?
All right, Sean. Yeah, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. This is the final year before we step into retirement. So let me share my screen here, what these items that we're going to, or we're encouraging to cover this final year, what those look like. So there's a lot here, but this number one, very, very important, is we have to finalize that health insurance need. What does that look like? Is there a gap there before Medicare stops? We need to make sure that you're covered. So we want to make sure that we're buttoned up there. Number two is consider starting enhancing an emergency fund. So, people at this point, they want a little bit of liquidity. So what is that cash reserve? What does that look like for you? Let's have that conversation. Let's continue that spring cleaning exercise, and let's do that every year. That's a good habit to get into a really healthy exercise, just to make sure that our money is being put to the best use possible. We want to review those retirement budgets, very important. This is, I got to say this. I would ask this question if this were a live audience, and Sean, I'll ask you this. So what day of the week do we spend the most money when we're in our working years?
Oh, working years, huh? Gosh, I don't know. I assume it would be the weekend because you have more time to spend money instead of going to work every day.
You're exactly right. So Saturday. Okay. So when we're working, Saturday is the day we spend the most money. So I want you to think about this. You retire, you don't go back to work. Every day is a Saturday. So it's very easy to get off track on the budget, and we don't want to do that. It's okay as long as we catch ourselves early when we're in a really nice bull market. But unfortunately, when we're in a bear market and we're off budget, those two things combined can have the biggest negative impact on our overall portfolio. So we want to make sure that we get our budget in check and that we establish healthy habits from the get-go. Very, very important. We want to review the dates to turn on protected income sources, like making sure that Social Security check arrives when it's supposed to, pension payments, annuities with income benefits, those type of, we make sure we execute on those days to make sure, again, that when your paycheck stops, your income will not skip a beat based on that plan that we create. And then we want to review the last 5 years. We want to look at every item that we covered, and did we cover it? And can we fully check that off, that whatever needed to be completed, it was completed, and then we can move on from these 5 years we've been working on this overall plan. And so that's what it looks like. A lot here, but what do you think about, Sean, when you think about this final year before